It's intercepted. James, right side. Driving in. Bryant outside.
Who's watching here? Come on.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Iverson. San Antonio with a rebound. James outside. Drains the triple.
Really nice looking stroke on James's shot from out at the arc. He can make the three-point shot look so easy, just like he does every other part of the game.
It's time for T-shirts.
On defense, the visiting team. It's a three-point game. Here's Murray. James with the rebound.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Shakes him. They get it back. Here's Iverson. Driving to the basket. Shot clock at 6. Here's Duncan. And he buries his first look.
Well, you know, Duncan's too big and talented not to put a body on him. And he's always lurking around looking for offensive boards.
Now here's Murray.
Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, our terrific analysts, and David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. We've got the 2000s team taking on the Los Angeles Lakers. And it's going to be the 2000s team off the tip. James with it, picked up by Kobe. The drive by LeBron. And finished off by LeBron.
Yeah, just making his way through every part of that defense. Drives in, gets contact.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation.
To the away team.
Hey, get Kobe.
Bryant with it. Allen Iverson on the wing. Takes a step back. Rebound by Kobe.
Oh, no excuse for a guy of his caliber. You've got to finish that slam.
Who's watching here?
Got to be a little embarrassed by that one.
Now here's Shaq. Shot clock at 6. Here's Bryant. There's the drive.
That's an awesome defensive display by Duncan there, coming up with the block and aggressively sending that one back.
James.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Pass to O'Neal. Over O'Neal. Another shot. The kick out to Bryant. Back to Duncan. Outside, Kobe. Second chance shot. Good on the jump shot.
And he's not going to miss many of those, especially that wide open.
No, he's automatic from the mid-range, and the defense knows that. It's a mistake to give up a shot like that.
Now here's Johnson. And he drives in. Goes back up. Out to West. To the wing right side. It's stolen by Bryant. Duncan with it. Picked up by Kobe. Iverson, no good.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Can they get it? Here's Shaq. Second shot opportunity. And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
5-second inbound violation.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. And here's Bryant for 3. And the rebound goes to Duncan. And here's Duncan. He'll bring it up for the 2000s team.
Kobe.
And Bryant slams it in.
And James and his court awareness is just so extra special. Just whenever a guy has a clean look, they're going to get the ball.
Bryant can't get it to go.
Give him a little credit. Take some guts to keep shooting if you're struggling this bad. It's getting a little bit ugly right now.
The 3 from Iverson. The shot, no good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Pass to Johnson. West outside. It's hauled in by Duncan.
I mean, look, no one guarding you. It's better to not pull up and try the lead.
It's going to be out of bounds. The 2000s team will have another go.
Timeout, visitors. All right, fans, get on your feet, make some noise. It's T-shirt time. Checking in for the away team.
Here's Nowitzki. Garnett outside. Just 5 to shoot. The baseline J. Rebounded by the Lakers. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Well, I caught up with Greg Popovich. He said they must take care of the basketball tonight. They're playing a team that lives off of what it gets defensively, getting out in transition, and he needs his guys to protect the ball. Kevin?
Thanks, David. That's great information. We'll see if they've devised a strategy, Greg, that can get them out early.
Right, facing such a disruptive defense poses challenges, but Coach seems on it.
I feel like the plan is there. They just got to match their opponent's intensity level.
Now here is Carter after the miss from Kevin Garnett. Nash outside. And the rejection by James. Inside.
Blocking foul called on Vince Carter. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Kobe with it. And it's Carter picking him up.
Shaquille O'Neal.
On the wing, Bryant. He's still scoreless so far in this one.
Magic Johnson.
To end the cold streak, Vince Carter grabs the miss.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Down low, Garnett. And it's slammed in by Garnett.
Vince.
And how fierce is Garnett down low? I mean, when he's close to the basket, he is aiming to make a statement.
Los Angeles with another miss. Nowitzki up top. We've got 22 seconds left in the first. And it's slammed in by Garnett.
Ooh, the one-hand tomahawk, guys. Somebody's going to get their feelings hurt.
Yeah, they got the entire bench up right there as they saw that and out of their chairs. From deep, Johnson. Abdul-Jabbar up top. There's the three. And no good in the last second attempt this time. Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. The 2000s team leads by 10. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break.
All right, look who's coming under the court. Get loud. Here they are. Your Lakers.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the 2000s team.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
Lakers trail by 10. West with the ball. Iverson picks him up.
That's a tough rebound if you don't have the length that he does, so the size paying off.
Kobe Bryant.
And a nice shot by Bryant.
And you really got to appreciate that swag that Bryant plays with. If you give him room to shoot from deep, he's going to make you pay.
The two.
Probably wasn't the shot they were looking for, but they'll take the bucket.
Left side, Kobe. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Davis. West with a wide open look. And that one falls, coming off of Davis's feed. West has got it back down to single digits for the Lakers. Iverson outside. He takes it in.
Iverson constantly driving to the basket, using that speed and athleticism to kind of wheel his way to the rim.
And here's West from the arc. Does not find the basket. His third miss. He's made just one so far. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. Three-pointer. And James pulls it down.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
He gets that one. And now a 12-point 2000s team lead.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
West with the ball. Iverson picks him up. And stolen by Iverson. LeBron James on the wing. With the drive. And James throws it down hard.
Sometimes LeBron just likes to take it all out on the rim. That time on display.
West, right side. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Shaq.
Good job to take it right at
first team foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. To the middle. Here's Iverson. To the paint. Pass to Yao. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
The assist.
And you got to appreciate the skill set Ming brings to the table. Knows no one can match up against him and simply lofting these inside shots up and in.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson. Guys, they've really built a nice lead here.
And doesn't show any sign of slowing down.
And Iverson throws it down.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Back to West. Over Iverson. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Bryant. Yao with the block.
And you have to appreciate the reach of Ming. Superb at putting himself in a good position there to block the shot.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Pass to Johnson. And they recover it. Right side, Kobe. O'Neal with it. Back to Bryant. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. They shoot again. Shaq with the bucket. O'Neal's got his second bucket.
And O'Neal, just a brute on the block, simply overpowers the opposition.
And it's Shaquille O'Neal with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
So it's both teams making substitutions here.
That'll
be a 5-second call.
Los Angeles ball. Substitution on the court.
Here's Kobe. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. For 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And you really got to appreciate that swag that Bryant plays with. If you give him room to shoot from deep, he's going to make you pay.
And Nash, here we go.
Los Angeles foul. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. That's his first personal
This
foul.
is his first free throw of the game.
Team foul. At the line for the away team, Steve Nash. At the line for 2.
The first one falls. All free throws good from Nash.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Here's Johnson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Lakers shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
Second team foul. At the line for Los Angeles, Magic Johnson.
And that one falls for Johnson.
Taking 2 shots.
So Johnson hits 2 of them.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Now Nash jacks up a 3. A rebound by Kobe Bryant. Abdul-Jabbar with it. Now Garnett defending. Bryant looking over the floor. And he elevates with a slam dunk. Dirk Nowitzki did not like that.
Yeah, and if you're going to give Bryant a lane to the rim, then you deserve to get dunked on. You know how tenacious he is when penetrating inside.
Los Angeles ball.
.104 left in the first half of the game. Johnson outside. Back to Bryant. 5 to shoot. Shoots from the baseline. No good on that one. And the 2000s team will go the other way with it. 17 points was their biggest margin.
Dirk Nowitzki.
Nailed from three-point land. And the 2000s team leads by 13. A nice shot by Shaq.
And the insane peripheral vision there. If anyone's open, even for an instant, Magic's gonna find you.
Out of bounds.
It's going to be out of bounds. The 2000s team will have another go. The 2000s team making a switch here.
O'Neal.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation.
Lakers ball.
27 seconds left in the first half. Here's Bryant. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but drew the foul. It'll go to the line.
That's his first.
Lakers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Team foul.
Both free throws good for Bryant. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
And that's sort of a picture of what not to do on those last 2 possessions. They're being way too loose with the ball.
Come get it, come get it.
Johnson surveying the floor. Out to the right wing. Here's Wilkes. No good with the triple. To the inside. And stolen by Worthy. From deep, Johnson. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And the first half is now. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Los Angeles. 9-point game. Bryant can't get it to go. From deep, Iverson sinks the triple. Iverson's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the 2000s team. And here's Kobe. 7 points in the game. West outside. Right wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's blocked by Shaq.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length.
Now here's Bryant. 7 points in the game. And Kobe Bryant gets the whistle that time.
That's his first
first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. It's stolen by Duncan. And here we go. Steps back. James looking around. And James throws it down home.
So much power behind what LeBron James brings to the rim.
Lakers trail by 14. From deep, Johnson. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession.
Lakers ball.
Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. And it's Bryant in the corner. And stolen by LeBron. Outside for Kobe. Here's the three. Offensive rebound. Here's Duncan. And it's sent back by O'Neal.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length. And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Your Laker girl.
Lakers trail by 16. They double him with LeBron. On the wing, Bryant. He's got 7. Shot to stop the run. That one doesn't go. Great D that time from Duncan.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
And the quickness off the floor, the insane reach, one of the greatest shot blockers you'll ever see. And look at hanging in the air, double pump, and then throws it down.
And you see the D, they just stepped aside, let him pick what kind of move he wanted to make. Wow. Here's Duncan, and they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty. Here's Kobe. LeBron with the block.
We've seen some big-time blocks from LeBron James. Add that one to his reel.
His shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
And Kobe Bryant gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
Substitutions for the away team. Ming Yao.
And there's the call on Yao. That's his first foul.
Tracy McGrady. Away team foul. Ming Yao. That's his first personal foul.
LeBron outside.
Second team foul.
And LeBron throws it down.
LeBron.
Guys, we had to take flight to get to this game tonight, but here's a guy who simply takes flight and flies at will on the basketball court. I mean, it's pretty surreal to watch a guy who can elevate to that level.
We've seen some big-time blocks from LeBron James. Add that one to his reel.
For the away team, Steve Nash.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation.
Los Angeles ball.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Here's Kobe. Here's with the rebound.
Lakers foul. Wilt.
Los Angeles making a switch here.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. Substitution for your Lakers. Anthony Davis. Paul Wilkes.
Now here's Nowitzki. He'll bring it up for the 2000s team. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. A nice shot by Nash.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into
2
scores.
minutes remaining in the third.
Elgin Baylor on the wing. 5 on the clock. That one, no good. And the 2000s team will go the other way with it. 17 points was their biggest margin.
Like the size McGrady has inside. Fantastic at kind of angling his body there for the interior shot.
Now here's Baylor. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Back to Goodrich. Beyond the arc. Good on the triple.
And really not the quickest release, but a nice fluid stroke. And of course, Goodrich is a tremendous competitor.
And Nash gets double teamed. For 3, Pierce. Rebound the Lakers. And out of bounds. The 2000s team will take it.
Ball.
Looked like a simple play and turned into a turnover. Can't give away possessions like that.
All right. Look who's coming under the court. Get loud. Here they are. Your Laker girls.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Now, here is McGrady. Wade outside. There's 48 seconds left in the third quarter.
And he gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
Pass to Bryant. It's stolen by McGrady. Wade feeling it out a bit. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Jerry West.
It's on Jerry West.
Personal foul.
Wade is a very consistent performer from the foul line. This is why you always avoid fouling him if you can.
It's his first trip to the line.
2 shots.
And the first one drops. And he makes the first, but misses the second. Lakers trail by 14. And here's West from the arc. Hits the three-point bomb.
I mean, that's what I call the prototype. When you talk about catching and shooting, West squares those shoulders, elbow in perfect alignment. Money.
It's blocked by Shaq. It's going to be out of bounds. The 2000s team will have another go. That'll be a 5-second call.
Violation. Lakers ball.
So it's the Lakers now. They trail by 11. With the step back. The 3 from Bryant. And they get it back.
Yeah, how about the intensity, though, from Pierce? Not giving his man an inch on the defensive end.
31.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. The 2000s team leads by 11.
All right.
And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter.
Your Laker girls. Come on, fans.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
Lakers ball.
Here's West. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Takes the three. It's hauled in by Duncan.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Kobe, no luck.
Well, if he wants to make the defense work, he's got to start knocking down the threes. Only one so far in this game for him, and none since halftime.
Back to Shaq. It's hauled in by Duncan. And here's Duncan. He'll bring it up for the 2000s team. 17 points was their biggest margin.
And it's encouraging seeing Iverson just bury the three ball. When he's got that shot going, he is basically unguardable.
And here is Johnson after the three-pointer from Allen Iverson. Over Iverson. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. That's on Allen Iverson. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the 2000s team?
At the line.
I thought we might see the defense adjust at halftime to slow the break, but that has not been the case.
Well, a big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
Now here's Bryant. Johnson outside. Just 5 on the clock. Ball's knocked loose. Bryant with it. And it's Johnson picking him up. And Shaq with the slam.
And that's the unselfish play of Tim Duncan. Without much effort, he finds his open teammate for a good look and the bucket.
Here's Bryant. And James pulls it down. Pass to O'Neal. It's not going to go for him. Shaq with some nice D. Looking to get back on track here. Good work defensively by Kobe. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Bryant's running. Releases from the wing and drills it.
What a great option he gives them on every possession.
Takes a step back. Iverson with the ball. And it's Johnson picking him up. And the basket by Kobe.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Pass to Wilkes. Outside Bryant. On the wing, Johnson. 6 to shoot. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And when you have this kind of size as a point guard, what a tremendous advantage. And Magic can really match up with all 5 positions.
Kobe draws the double. From past the arc. The Lakers rebound. And the dunk by O'Neal.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
And so it's the Lakers with it. Following the bucket by the 2000s team. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him. And that sends Kobe to the free throw line. Tim Duncan picks one up. And it's out of bounds. And they say last touch by Bryant.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Now here's Iverson. It's stolen by Abdul-Jabbar.
2 minutes remaining in this ball.
Bryant with it. Picked up by Bryant. And the dunk by Kobe.
And Bryant just a superb athlete. Terrific at just imposing his will on the defense on that drive.
Here's James. Pass to Iverson. It's blocked by Shaq. And it's West in the corner. Here's Shaq. And the rebound goes to Duncan. Stolen by O'Neal. Now Abdul-Jabbar. Johnson from outside.
Out of bounds.
It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. There's 1:26 left in the fourth quarter. A three from Bryant. And no good that time. And the 2000s team will go the other way with it. Iverson outside. Kobe with it. And it's Johnson picking him up. And here's Bryant for three.
Yeah, maybe a little luck, maybe a little bit of heart. Both of those at play here. He's getting every offensive rebound.
From deep. Iverson, no good. For three, West sinks the three-pointer.
And how about O'Neal zipping passes over to his guys, using that height to find open teammates?
Here's Iverson. Duncan right side. That's good. Great play set up by Iverson. And the 2000s team leads by 8. And Shaq pulls it down.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
Los Angeles foul.
Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
That's his second personal
Finishing
foul.
strong. This is how you want to close things
Shooting
out.
for the away
Yeah,
team,
definitely putting a stamp on this one. A
O'Neal.
very, very decisive victory
line for
for the
one.
club tonight. Ooh, I think that's a wrap, and I can tell you, you can't have more pressure-packed free throws than the ones that are going to seal the game.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second
Away team
violation.
ball.
And to make that mistake at this time is tough to come back from.
Well, not making things easier on themselves right now, that's for sure.
Lakers ball.
And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
Well, that's two teammates who need to reintroduce themselves to one another, not on the same page.
Goodrich with it. Lets the three fly. Offensive rebound. And Davis now top of the key. Three-pointer. No good. And so it's the 2000s team with the W. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too
Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA live on 2K Sports. Alongside Grant Hill and Steve Smith, Allie LaForce, our reporter, I'm Brian Anderson. We've got the visitors facing the Oklahoma City Thunder. It'll be the Thunder off the tip. Outside Durant. Pass to Allen. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by James.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Force them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
For three, Allen. James outside. It's going to be on LeBron James. That's his first foul.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Westbrook outside. Fires from 14. Here we go. Here's Iverson. That falls. Nice feed that time from James.
The awareness of LeBron knows where everyone is on the floor at all times.
Out left to the wing. For three, Westbrook. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Bryant, no good. To the middle. Here's Kemp. And he goes in for the dunk.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied. James, left side. Ooh, stolen by Allen. There's the steal. Here's James. The three is up. He can't get that one to fall. So Oklahoma City will take it the other way. And here's Bryant outside. James with the ball. Picked up by Allen. And here's Bryant outside. Hits the trifecta.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
And here's Westbrook. Pass to Payton. On the wing, Durant. On the take. Oh, he misses the dunk. And Bryant, here we go. Here's Iverson. Good D by Payton.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
I have to admit, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
First team foul.
Here's O'Neal. Off the inbound. Here's Duncan. Kicks it out to Bryant. Goes back up.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
Another missed shot. He's 1 of 5, looking shaky out there.
Team foul.
Now a timeout call by Oklahoma City.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. Timeout for Oklahoma City. Ladies and gentlemen, your Thunder Girls. Paul George.
outside Durant. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Phenomenal concentration by Durant. Physical play is not going to throw him off.
Here's Iverson. Gets the 3 to fall. He's got 5.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
Here's Iverson. 5 points in the game.
Tim Duncan.
A nice shot by Duncan.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now here's Durant. And here's Westbrook from the arc. Oh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Second team foul.
When I think of Westbrook, I think of one of the most intense players ever to play the game. A true competitor doing whatever it takes to will his team to a win.
And he nails the 3rd. Here's Nash.
2 minutes.
Oh, got a piece of it.
2 minutes.
.151 left in the first quarter. Going inside. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Paul George.
Second team foul. Shooting for the away team, Dirk Nowitzki. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Both good from the line that time.
Because he knows he makes a living at the line, he invites contact and sometimes even initiates it.
Away team foul. Steve Nash. That's his first personal foul. Third team foul.
Durant with it. It's hauled in by Nash. Here's Wade. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his first personal foul.
Dwayne Wade at the stripe. How many times have we said that before? He lives there.
At the line for the away team.
And he knocks down the first one.
At the line for 2.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. Oklahoma City trailing. Here's Durant. And he can't jam it through. Here's Wade. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And they're building up steam, getting out in front and trying not to look back.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
Now here's Durant. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Allowing any room to operate, you know he's going to be aggressive.
.40 seconds left now in the first quarter. Wide open look. And he gets it to go. Now Westbrook. On the wing, Durant. Launches it. It's rebounded by Wade.
You know what, though? They keep calling his number despite the difficult quarter he's had.
Sean Kemp. That's his first personal foul. Fourth team foul.
First one falls for him. Both teams deciding to change it up.
Taking 2 shots.
Hits both from the stripe.
And you have to be impressed how they're getting to the free throw line and taking advantage of those opportunities.
Pass to Sigma. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
A dynamic finish. finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there. Here's Ellis. 3 seconds left. And he sinks the layup.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
Well, offense is the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Up by 5. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Thunder Girl. Ladies and gentlemen.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, you have to love their activity level at the defensive end, racking up those steals.
And they took advantage of some careless ball handling, some careless passing. You have to be more careful around these guys.
Here's Oklahoma City now, trailing by 5. And there's a defensive 3-second call.
At the line for your Oklahoma City.
And he shows the focus there, nails the tee. Outside Durant. The ball's knocked loose. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Thunder will retain possession.
Checking in for the away team, Shaquille O'Neal.
Now here's Durant. Rejected by James.
Merciless swat by LeBron. There are no easy looks when King James is on you.
It's tipped. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Allen.
Away team ball. Checking in for the away team, Kobe Bryant.
Here's Iverson. He's got 5. The offensive rebound. Second shot opportunity. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
And here's Westbrook. 5 points in the game. Oh, and Bryant with a block. Here's Duncan. From 12 feet. And too long on the shot.
Come on, that's your bread and butter. You can't miss that.
For 3, Westbrook. Right side, Payton. Outside, Durant. From deep. Rebounded by LeBron.
You like that he's still attacking, but the results tonight just haven't been there.
Shoots off the step back. The shot off that time. So Oklahoma City will take it the other way. Pass to Durant. He buries it from 3. Durant's got 7 points in the game.
Lethal outside shooter Kevin Durant hitting those threes with ease.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Here's Payton. That's good. And so Durant with the assist. Payton's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. James with the ball. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him.
The ferocity of LeBron on display, just tearing through the lane with ease.
Now here's Durant. Trailing by 5. To the wing on the left. It's stolen by James. Left side, Payton. Pass to Allen. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. In transition. For three, James. Out of bounds. The Oklahoma City's ball. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
Too many wasted possessions. He's getting in bad situations and then failing to kick the ball out to more ready shooters.
Who wants a t-shirt? Make some noise! All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get loud for your Thunder Girls. Ladies and gentlemen, your Thunder Girls.
Oklahoma City trailing. George outside. Stolen by Bryant. Here's Pierce. There's the drive. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
Here's Wade. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his first personal foul.
One of the best in the business at drawing contact. Wade knows how to work his way to the line.
Dwyane Wade. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Both shots good from the strike. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, Brian. Last season, Draymond Green called out what he saw as a double standard. When players ask for trades, they're vilified. But teams can announce they're planning to trade a player and sit him on the bench in the meantime, and then it's taken in stride. Guys, he feels like it's disrespectful.
Well, that's something to consider, Allie. Thanks. Good stuff. Here's Wade. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
People don't talk enough about the handles of D-Wade. He makes it look easy.
And they've just built this lead by attacking the boards.
Here's Iverson. They lead by the biggest margin of the game at 9. You look at all the turnovers. Boy, what a way to drive your coach crazy.
Yeah, your game plan means nothing if your players can't execute.
It's tipped. Stepped on the line. Out of bounds there. And that will cost him a possession. Unable to get the ball in bounds, and they got called for a 5-second violation. now Williams. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. It's George with the drive. No luck on that one. Excellent D there from Bryant. Here's the three. He drops it from range. He's got 11.
Hey, it's not what he's known for, but every so often, Wade does pull up from deep.
Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. And here's Brown for three. Deflected.
Almost a block a game for his career. Wade has never been shy challenging shots.
Here's Bryant.
Kobe Bryant.